So happy that you joined me today. Today's video is all about February celebrations. And I know it's already March. I have a few things that have come up in the month, and if you're wondering what is going on in my life, what might hold me up with some of my videos, and I really try not to, but if you want to watch my tea and chat with Kat, you will find out, and you'll see why this video was a little bit late. It has to do with that. So I'm looking down at my notes right now. Okay, so also I have an idea for a video, and I'm really hoping all of you guys can help me with it. Okay, so what I need from you, if you don't mind, I would really like for you to tell me what part of the world are you from, and what kind of ASMR sounds do you like? Okay, that's all I'm going to divulge right now. And I've had this idea for this video for quite a few years, actually. I just could never figure out how to go about it and how I wanted to do the video. So I had a great idea the other day, and I thought, okay, that's how I'm going to do it. So, okay, once again, where you are in the world, and what are your favorite ASMR sounds? Okay, so again, thank you so much also for all of the likes on my last video, all of the views. I'm overwhelmed by how well it's doing, and it's because of you guys that it's doing that well. So I thank you so much, and please keep up the good work. All right, so let's get back to the stars of this video, and that is anyone born in February or had a special occasion in February. You know, special celebration, something really cool that happened, and I've got quite a few. Okay, so we are going to start out with, why is February? I'm just dragging my iPad over here. You see it? Okay, so gotta put on the glasses. All right, so let's get started, shall we? We shall. All right, so February babies' zodiac signs are Aquarius and Pisces, as you can see on either side of me here. So they are, okay, Aquarius is until February 18th, so from February 1st, my teeth are getting in the way, till the 18th, that makes you Aquarius. And Pisces is from February 19th till the end of February, which of course, as we all know, can be the 28th or the 29th, as it was this year. All right, so here's a little thing about Aquarius babies. They're born in the early part of February. They exhibit traits that set them apart as unique and forward-thinking. They are often recognized for their innovative and independent nature. Aquarius, an air sign, lends these babies a strong inclination towards originality and humanitarianism. They are typically seen as progressive, intellectually oriented, and keen on making a difference in the world. You go, Aquarius. These children may show an early interest in technology, science, or social causes, reflecting their desire to change the status quo and bring about positive change. Their independent streak encourages them to explore new ideas and perspectives, often leading them to be seen as trailblazers in their respective fields as they grow. Something I didn't mention is that I didn't start making videos until into January of this year, so I didn't do a proper, January shout out. So, all of you people that left your birth dates and the fact that you wanted a shout out for January, I am definitely going to be doing your shout outs as well. So, now, about Pisces babies. Pisces babies entering the world in the latter half of February bring a different but equally enriching set of qualities. Known for their empathy, artistic talent, and intuitive senses. These water sign babies are often deeply in tune with their surroundings and the emotions of others. I love that. I love people that have empathy. I love it. Or are empathic. So, Pisces lends a compassionate and imaginative spirit, making these babies sensitive and often artistically inclined or creatively gifted. Their intuitive nature allows them to perceive and understand the world in a unique way, often leading to a rich inner life filled with dreams and creativity. As they grow, these traits can develop into a strong sense of compassion and an inclination towards artistic or healing professions. That's great. Now, let me know too down in the comment section if you know somebody, or if you are an Aquarius or a Pisces. Do you think these traits, do you see a resemblance to yourself or to someone you know? Let me know, because I think that's pretty cool. All right, so the February birthstone is the amethyst. Beautiful purple. The birthstone for February babies is amethyst, a striking purple gemstone, symbolizing calmness, clarity, and courage. Its soothing violet hues are said to bring peace and balance, resonating with often tranquil and reflective nature of those born in February. I seem to be able to say the month. Okay. So it says amethyst's association with maintaining clarity of mind and emotional insight aligns harmoniously with the introspective qualities of Pisces and the intellectual traits of Aquarius. Ooh. Okay, so your birth flower is an iris, an elegant iris. They're so pretty with their delicate petals. Yeah. The birth flower for February is iris, symbolizing faith, wisdom, and hope. This flower, with its varied colors and striking appearance, reflects the complexity and elegance inherent in February babies. Each hue of the iris carries a different meaning, akin to the diverse personalities of those born in this month. Okay, so it says it's a month of rare birthdays. So it's the shortest month of the year, as we know, and it naturally has fewer births, making it a less common month for birthdays. If you're expecting a February baby towards the end of the month, there's a chance for exceptionally special birthday. Leap Day, occurring on February 29th, adds a layer of rarity as it comes only once every 4 years. Have you ever thought about that? Like, if you were born on the 29th, what that would feel like? Every 3 years, you don't really have a day that is your birthday. That is so strange, isn't it? Okay, so let's see what else it says here. It says February babies are born in the month of love. With Valentine's Day falling in February, this month is often associated with expressions of love and affection. February babies might find that the romantic and caring atmosphere of this holiday resonates with their personality, especially for those born under the compassionate sign of Pisces. So it says, do they have a heart health advantage? Some studies suggest that February babies have a lower risk of some cardiovascular disease. Researchers theorize that this could be linked to seasonal variations affecting prenatal development. This potential health advantage adds another intriguing aspect to the profile of February babies. Okay, so we've got some famous February figures, people that were born in February that are famous. So George Washington, Rosa Parks, Steve Jobs, Charles Darwin, Rihanna, Frederick Chopin, and Elizabeth Taylor, just to name a few. So that's pretty cool. Okay, and February babies are innovators with a heart of empathy. We love that. February babies often exhibit a unique blend of traits due to their zodiac signs. The Aquarian influence brings innovation, intellect, and independence, while Piscean traits include empathy, artistic talent, and intuition. This makes February babies well-rounded with a balance of logical thinking and emotional understanding. So there we have for February babies. Now, I also looked up 10 best and worst of each trait, of each sign, I should say. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what it is. All right. So, yes, it's, so the sign of Aries is a water bearer, and its element is air. And the colors are blue, turquoise, white, and violet. Now for Pisces, I couldn't find what your colors were or anything like that, so I'm sorry, I'm going to have to leave that out of yours. Okay, but anyways, let's see what's good and bad. Good and bad. All right. I don't really have that accent. Okay. Now, the best Aquarius personality traits are everything is about their loved ones. So meeting new people, and they are probably the friendliest zodiac signs ever. So due to their own eccentric personality, Aquarius makes friends easily and welcomes all type of people with open arms. Along with being friendly, Aquarians are intellectuals, incredibly creative, and want to save the world and thrive when they are independent. Okay, so they are positive, courageous, intelligent, creative, reliable, independent, which we already did here. And it says that they can never be tied down. That it says, while it's true Aquarius has a lot of close friends and loves meeting new people, you'll have a hard time tying one down for good because they love their independence and they need freedom to be happy. So here we come with the worst Aquarius traits. Uh-oh. So they can be sensitive and often protective of their own opinions and ideas. While their ability to stand by their opinions is admirable, it can become frustrating for those around them. So, getting a handle on their emotions and learning to accept them is the biggest obstacle for them. Aquarius can only keep up a cool front for so long when things become too much to handle, and this often leads to a big blow up. Their dark side isn't often called out, but this sign is no stranger to overthinking and the having an all or nothing attitude and losing themselves to anger occasionally. They're mysterious. So it says that it might sound intriguing that they're mysterious, but in reality, it will probably just mess with your head. Do they really like you, or are they just being nice? Are you still friends after that big fight, or do they now hate your guts? Oh my goodness. It says you can ask all kinds of questions like these after an encounter with them, but you won't get many answers. Aquarius's aloofness makes it hard to tell if they're into you or if they want you to leave them alone. Oh, that is tricky. They probably seem both happy to see you and indifferent to your presence at the same time. Oh, I wonder if some people I know are Aquarius. Okay, they're extreme. So Aquarius is all or nothing type of thinker. For this sign, it's less about being ride or die and more about being somewhat of an extremist. While it's true that Aquarius never does anything halfway, they also tend to do and say things in order to prove a point. They're known for being quite rebellious, and which often gets them into more trouble than they were expecting. They are temperamental. On the surface, Aquarius doesn't seem like the type of person to lose their cool over nothing. They don't sweat the small stuff, and they tend to shrug off most encounters with people who try to make them mad. But if you keep poking the bear, or the water bearer, that is, they will lash out and it won't be pretty. When Aquarius is provoked, their mostly secret, fiery temper will come out. What makes it worst is that Aquarius tends to bottle up anger until it's too late for you and themselves. That's not good, is it? They are overthinkers. So the thoughtfulness of an Aquarius can get them into trouble. Aquarius is by no means an impulsive person. They tend to be thoughtful in everything they do, which is great, of course, but it can also lead to get them stuck in a rut of overthinking. Okay. So, that's what we have on Aquarians. Let's go ahead and find out about Pisces. All right, and then we are going to read out the beautiful people's names that I have on my list here that wanted a shout out. And if you would like a shout out for the month of March, you are most welcome to leave it down in the comments. Say your date, what you want the shout out for. It doesn't have to be for you. It could be for someone you love or like. I don't mind if it's like not even birthday related. If someone's having an anniversary or a wedding or, just something fun, then go ahead. Someone's expecting in March or something, whatever. I don't mind. It doesn't matter to me. I just want to give you a shout out because I think it's fun. I mean, how many times do you get to have your name said on social media, right? So, okay. So this says, what is a Pisces? Since Pisces is the last zodiac sign in this cycle, it picks up the energies of all those that precede it, and they have an ancient soul. So the fish is the symbol that represents Pisces. So it should come as no surprise that Pisces is also a water sign. Water signs are emotional and intuitive, and much like the depths of the ocean, are often quite moody and mysterious. Okay. So, let's just see here. So, this is the best Pisces traits. They are generous. Pisces is an incredibly selfless zodiac sign. They are so generous that sometimes they put the needs of others before their own. They want to make sure the people they love are happy. compassionate. Those who are feeling down on themselves should seek out Pisces for comfort and advice. Pisces have a hard time leaving people who are suffering and demonstrate concern and sympathy towards those in need. They are forgiving. Pisces are famous for never holding grudges, unlike other water signs. Other water signs, Scorpio. They're perfectly fine giving people second chances and third chances and fourth chances. That's what it says on this. Letting problems fade away and forgiving quickly to avoid conflict. They are creative. They are so incredibly artistic. They enjoy finding a solution that isn't the straight and narrow, preferring to solve problems with answers that are considered out of the box. They are open-minded. A Pisces woman or man enjoys listening to others and learning new ideas. They don't judge others and listen intently with an open mind when someone is speaking to them. Okay, so the negative Pisces traits are, it says they have few negative traits to watch out for, just as all other zodiac signs do. Pisces aren't too keen on being stuck in reality. They're big dreamers, which sometimes makes them out of touch with what's really going on around them. And because Pisces love being there for others, they expect others to do the same. They are somewhat gullible in this sense and become susceptible to being played or scammed. Ooh, that's not good. They're also prone to playing the martyr and often fall victim to self-pity. Okay. So, they are moody. Like their fellow water signs, Pisces feel very deeply about everything. Therefore, they're often moody because they have all these emotions inside and have a hard time controlling them. They are overly trusting. It's a good thing to trust people, but Pisces take it a bit too far. Pisces like to see the best in people, allowing them to trust easily. This usually leads to being disappointed by others or being taken advantage of. Oh, that's sad. And they are closed off. Giving is second nature to Pisces. But when it comes to receiving help, it's futile. They end up being discouraged in themselves when people offer to help, stemming from a need to protect themselves. Okay. You may not agree with this, and I'm not saying this, but this article is saying this, that they're lazy. Pisceans need constant motivations to get things done. If a task is too big and intimidating, they have no trouble turning away and withdrawing from it. This makes them seem sluggish and indifferent. And they are an escapist. Famous for daydreaming, Pisces have a hard time focusing on a single task. You can often find them drifting off to la-la land every now and then, causing them to miss out on the reality around them. So if you want to read more, I was getting this from a site called yourtango.com. So that's where these things came from. And the first one about February babies, that is from godofwealth.com or .co. Okay, godofwealth.co. So now we get on to the juicy bit. The wonderful bit of giving shout outs to, I'm going to keep these glasses on. I can't see without them. I can't see writing. So we're going to give our first shout out to Emma. But it's actually Emma's son's birthday, and it was January 1st. Okay, and our next beautiful person is Sadie. And Sadie's birthday is January 6th, or was January 6th. Matt Hill. I know Matt from a long time of being my subscriber. So thank you, Matt, for your support. I shouldn't just single him out because I thank everybody for your support, but I just know for sure that he's a long-time subscriber. So his birthday was January 9th. Now we have focus on what you love. That is the channel name of this person. And their birthday was in January. And then Laura, I hope I don't, slaughter your last name here. Laura Ziembo. I hope I said that right. And her birthday was January. Then we have Lucy Maisie. And her fiance Rob, I'm sorry, she's giving her fiance Rob a shout out, a birthday shout out, and his birthday was January 11th. And yes, I have read these already, and I wrote them all out, but, it is what it is. Okay, and we have Celtic Katrina. Her birthday was January, and her boyfriend's birthday was February. Okay. Our next beautiful person is Southern Belle Whispers, and her birthday was January 18th. She turned 33 and did something very, very brave. I'm not going to say it, but was to better her life, and congratulations to you. All right, my next one is Nurse R.Y. So I would imagine this is supposed to be pronounced Nursery. Okay, and her birthday was January 23rd. Then I have Katniss. And this is an exciting announcement because she just celebrated her first month wedding anniversary yesterday, because she and her husband Davis were married on February 2nd. So happy anniversary, Kat. Okay, and Davis, of course. So then now we're moving into February. So our first beautiful subscriber, beautiful friend. I hate saying beautiful person because that sort of sounds, it doesn't sound as intimate or close, Anyways. So our first one is Jack Bennett, and his birthday was February 13th. Then we have Margaret S., and her birthday was February 14th, a Valentine's baby. And then I have, last but definitely not least, Chris W., and their birthday was February 26th. So, happy birthday to everyone celebrating birthdays, and happy anniversary to our newlywed couple. And as I said, if you would like a shout out for March, please feel free to put it down in the comments, and I will make a note of it with my March video, which I promise will be out this month. So that's so good. That was fun. I really like doing these videos. So I will be doing Easter inspired videos this month, so that'll be fun. And I've got a few other videos in mind, and I think you're really going to enjoy them. So until next time, please take care of yourself and show yourself some love today.